Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about balls. Not those kind of balls, truck balls. For years we've been using the same hitches. We have our 2-inch hitch on, I think this is a 4-inch drop, and then we have our 2 5/16 on a 2.5-inch drop. And we just change them out every time we need them. But I am sick and tired of changing these out all the time. And then either I have the hitch I want in the garage and I don't have it with me, or it's rolling around in the back seat and you can hear it like clanking and banging and things like that. With the new truck, we've decided we need to get something better than these old, rusted, not maintained balls. We've been using these hitches so long, I can barely even tell what they're rated at. Most of the writings wore off. This was on an older truck that didn't have the backup camera, so you always just backed up till you hit into the hitch so it's all ground away. This one, heck, I don't know. They're old, rusted, and it kind of looks a little bit dorky to have these rusted old balls on a nice new truck. The one nice thing with having old balls is nobody's looking to take them. We decided to upgrade and get a hitch that looks a little bit better on the truck, but also we don't have to switch in and out every single time. Even the cotter pins are all rusted. Utah winters aren't easy on stuff. Lots of salt. A lot of the newer trucks have actually went to a larger hitch than we used to all have in our older trucks. So they come with these sleeves, but I've noticed a little bit of rattle and noise with my last two trucks with the sleeve. Just that little bit of vibration down in there. With the new hitch, I decided to go with one that I don't need to use the sleeve anymore. I'll still keep this just in case, but it'll be nice not to have this extra slopping around in there. It's too dark underneath here to show you, but up underneath on the hitch, it has the weight limit on a sticker. And it says it has a 2,000 pound maximum weight for the trailer hitch. So I can carry 2,000 pounds off of this hitch. So I thought it was really important to actually get a hitch that could hold that. With a 2,000 pound limit off this hitch, that should be way more than I have any trailer. Usually with a tongue pull trailer, you're looking 10 to 15% of the weight of the trailer. So if you have a 10,000 pound trailer, 10% of that is going to be 1,000 pounds on the tongue, on the hitch. So supposedly, I would never have a trailer this heavy, but I could do 20,000 pounds off of the hitch. I hope I'm doing my math right on that. If I'm not doing it right, correct me down below. There's lots of different options out there for hitches, but as those that have watched our channel know, we're big B&W hitch fans. So when it came right down to it, there was no other hitch for us to get but a new B&W Stow and Go. I've been looking at these hitches for quite a while because I think they just look so much better. Any of those flip over, turn out of the way type hitches look so much better than these rusted up old ones. The hitch we got is the Model 8. It has a 5-inch drop and a 4.5-inch rise. The dual ball, 2-inch and 2 5/16. We did the black powder coat instead of the chrome, but there's a chrome option as well. And it says it fits 2.5-inch receivers. And it has a maximum weight of 14,500, which is more than we ever tow with the hitch on this truck. One thing we like about B&W is that American made. They have been great to work with. This by no means is sponsored by them, and believe me, I've tried. I've emailed them so many times saying we love your products and would like to feature your products on our channel, and we get crickets. Most companies will respond to us, but B&W hasn't responded. Doesn't matter, we're still going to buy their stuff. Looks so much better as compared to these rusted up old junkers. So time to go out with the old, in with the new. Some of the things that I really like on this hitch is all the adjustability. You just pull these cotter pins out, then you can pull these, then you can adjust it in any way you'd like. I'm just flipping them around right now because it's a little bit easier to put it on. Slide that on in there. Pull it back out a little bit. One thing that we need to get that I haven't yet, and I'll get it tomorrow, is a new hitch pin. We need to get a lockable hitch pin. That way nobody steals this. Our good friends were down at Lake Powell, and they had theirs stolen off their truck. He had a lockable pin. He had switched it out at home doing some stuff. He had to use a hitch on his other truck, and just in this process of getting swapped back and forth, they'd only thrown a regular hitch pin in. Down at Lake Powell got stolen because people are jerks. So need to get a lockable pin. That way we can try to keep the honest people honest. Even though I'm sure there's ways to get around them, it'll take a little bit more than just pulling the cotter pin. Some of the things I really like with this hitch is this turnover ball system. You just pull the pin here, go to your 2-inch, put it through, you got your 2-inch. Then flip it over, got your 2 5/16. If I can get it, there you go. 2 5/16. Also, you can just turn it sideways and completely put it away, nice and tucked back underneath. You just pull these cotter pins here, adjust it to whatever height you need depending on your trailer. We have the 5-inch drop here. Flip it over. And it's stored out of the way. Looks so much better than the rusted old ones. One of the biggest benefits of having this hitch and getting it turned out of the way, or any of these style, I know there's multiple ones, is you are not kicking this thing as you go walking by and hitting your shins on it. I don't know if there's a worse pain on earth than kicking the ball hitch. It is the worst thing in the world that I've ever experienced. A lot of people don't even think about how much weight they're putting on their hitches or what their hitches are even rated for. And it's nice to know that this hitch is rated for enough that for anything that I tow, it's going to be just fine. Now, I know a lot of you RVers that have tongue pull trailers probably have some sort of equalizer system, which is awesome. But for all the other jobs, I like this system. It's going to be really interesting to see how it helps with our different trailers we pull, depending on how they squat the truck. Our side-by-side trailer sits pretty dang low, and I know our 4-inch drop still wasn't enough. So maybe this 5-inch drop is going to be enough to get it level. And I'm just excited to be able to tuck it up out of the way and not hit my shins on it again, because that hurts. Comment down below if you've ever hit your shins on the hitch, and comment about what hitch you're running on your truck. As always, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all those sort of things, and enjoy your weekend. Not only do we have our new hitch for the truck, we have our new 5th wheel hitch. But that's for another video, probably next week.